EJ, everyone. Thank you for joining the program. So, the glory of presence. What does presence mean for you? Feel it out. Keep, excuse me, keep feeling into it. What does presence mean for you? And just keep feeling. And just see what arises. What happens? Feeling in what does presence mean for you? Okay, I'd like to hear from you. What came? Was that Marie Thomas? Lovely. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, Thomas, you start, lovey. What does presence mean for you? I'd like to hear from everyone this morning. So let's move around. And no, in saying that, please don't go into the mind and wonder what you're going to say. Just stay in the feeling. It's okay if nothing comes. Good morning or good evening, I should say.
Yeah, good evening, good morning, Pia. Presence right now feels like an energy field of space around the minds and within the minds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shall we just go systematic across the screen?
It'll change.
Let's hope. Great.
Happy.
Morning, or evening, Cindy. What does presence mean for you, lovey?
I feel a lot of energy around the heart and in my belly area, if I feel into that. So lots of space and letting go and yeah, being here, forgetting all the mind stuff. I feel what's really going on in my body.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's the body unwinding as you focus on presence. It brings forth presence, and then anything that needs to unwind, it will show you. And that's the beauty when we focus on presence.
Yes.
Yeah, we can focus on the silence. Yet when we focus on presence, there's a different energetic.
Mm.
Yeah. And you could say it just gets things moving in the energy field. Very particular. So as you're noticing, and that energy around the heart and the belly, it would be all wanting to come home to the silence, to the sacred heart, to presence. So the more you just allow it, yet, you're aware that it's happening, and you soften and you're allowing it. Okay. If we start putting our attention there, too much, we slow it down. And I know it will call us, but just stay in feeling, in awareness, in the silence, and in particular, focus on presence. Good. Thank you. Lovely. Rochelle, you're up. It didn't give you time. That's good.
No, I felt it. It was my turn.
What does presence mean for you?
Glory.
Yeah.
And a celebration.
Yeah. That's it. So just feel into that. Bask in that. It's like you feel your way in. And you feel the rising of the glory and the celebration. Not looking for it to rise, just in the feeling. Stay in the play. Just keep your attention and presence. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Pia. Feels love in my heart and beautiful energy around my lower belly,
Yeah.
like a butterflies.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
Yeah. So just keep your attention on presence and allow the butterflies to do its thing. There's a beautiful unwinding that the body can go into. Yeah. The innate intelligence. And the body's in a constant movement of change, drawing upon as it needs. And in that underneath energetic, there can be a harmonic shift that happens. And when we rest our attention in presence, in particular, it opens up for that intelligence, for the harmonic resonance within all the organs to come alive. Yeah. Very good. You're on board because today in particular, this is where there was a knowing that it would start within the body. You know, in the simplicity of the recording that goes with the program for the next 3 days, it's very much about the body. And I welcome it incredibly because within our organs, as you know, it's like fine tuning, rebalancing each organ individually, and then they need to have time to balance with themselves. And in one sense, it can be an instant. In another, there's just this beautiful play that happens. Yeah, both are beautiful. So don't be concerned if you keep feeling the butterflies and those butterflies open up into some other energy. And at any point when it starts to feel a bit tight, the art of softening. Okay, that's the gift of using your tools to support it. The main tools here will be checking that you're allowing and checking it's like a breath of Om, but it's a breath of softening right down to the extremities. That will support you very beautifully in the bliss of presence. Very good.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you. Presence for me, what came to me is that it is what is there right now, here, now, irrespective of what it is.
Beautifully said. Lovely. And just rest there. Beautiful. Thank you. Making you work today. Lovely. Mm.
Mm.
No trying. Just surrender.
It's there's broadness, there's space, and in that an energy rising, all just rising up. And a lot of energy, that's what I feel.
Mm.
In the extremities, actually in my whole body.
Yeah. So, especially your feet, it'll be good to be aware of the soles of your feet and the points of contact your feet's making with the floor or Mother Earth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel the difference?
Yeah, grounding.
Yeah.
And
It's
also softening at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. It supports the grounding and the embodying, yeah, of that spaciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that spaciousness is just here. We're designed to move around in every breath, no effort, just here in that spaciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Pia.
Hi, Ilya. Hi, Eric. Okay, you start, Ilya, since you jumped in first.
When you asked first, came being here, and it's straight around,
Yeah.
and then a sweetness came in, and then it became more tidal movement,
Mm-hmm.
and since I feel a lot of energy going up and down, and at the same time a widening in the lower part.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Tailbone is very present, not uncomfortable.
yeah, yeah. Nice unwinding play. Yeah. You know, it's surprisingly, like it's only when we put our attention into presence, when before we might have assumed we were in presence. Yet by the conscious play, you feel the line up, the shift. Yeah. And then you feel the system, like that beautiful, that ebb and flow movement. Then presence is orchestrating. It's like taking everything out, letting go of everything. Yeah. So then the tide goes out, and then it exposes whatever's here. And what you said was out and in. So you just allowed everything to go out, and then that's the motion that happens. And then presence rises up. And then spaciousness opens up into where it's been a little bit whatever that's moved you out. And it opens up the lower belly and space comes. Yeah. So you can hear the precise movement that when you focused on presence, what it brings to the system. Very good awareness. Just here. And that glorious play of presence that can bring it into our energy fields. Yeah. Yeah. Very simple knowing, yet very profound within the direct experience. It's very good.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel an aliveness, energy just permeating my system.
Is it grounded?
No, not totally.
Yeah. Yeah. So how are you playing it? Just so that everybody can share how you're playing it and know how
No,
you play.
no, I'm just feeling my feet that are touching the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's the way.
I feel more the burning.
Yeah.
It's like my whole body is expanding like the universe.
Yes. Yeah. So you stay in your heart, yeah, and you allow that universe to play in the system, and you remain grounded. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
We can become a bit playful in the spaciousness of the universe, and understandably, but don't forget you are that universe. So it's like, you know, it's deeper than watching it and, in a sense, even feeling it, because you are that. So you stay in the heart, which supports grounding it, yeah, and bodying it. And you're aware of that universe, and you're aware of what's happening in the whole energy field. Yeah.
Yeah, now it feels there lacking more air.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Thank you. Nice play.
Satsang.
Yes, you're up. Yeah, lovely. Just lovely.
Quiet warmth, bubbling. Depth.
The quiet warmth and the bubbling is what's happening in the system.
A little sense of pressure, but of radiating and
Yeah.
expanding.
Yeah. So allow all that energy, just allowing, very softly allowing. Yeah. That's, you know, all the energy through the fire element in particular is coming to the sweet nectar, the supreme heart. And that's the pressure. Yeah, lovely. Thank you. You know, there's nothing better than a cleansing from presence.
So I felt presence go beyond, and it was a ripple effect, and it embraced all in one. And I just felt it was more energetic than just than quiet. But I am that was present throughout the whole time as well.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely. So just feeling and saying, I am that, and simultaneously keep your attention in the sacred heart. I am that. Yeah. And then you feel there's an energy movement in your body. Yeah. 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 Because you tend to go out a bit, out into that glory of the universe. And by naming I am that, and simultaneously, resting in the Sacred Heart gives you a platform to embody this in the body. Yeah, it reminds the formless to bring that glory of the formless purity energy through the body. Yeah. Yeah. And then the sacred cleaning, washing, the grace of the harmonic realignment can just happen. Yeah. And there's a bit of energy that's rising upwards still. So feeling the soles of your feet is very good. Yeah. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah. So thank you. Any burping, you can move it. Thank you. Nice to see the pair of you. Lovely.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Any burping that happens, and it's sort of like it's a sign that the rebellious stomach chi, the energy is going up, and to just simply rest in the soles of your feet for a moment. Very nice to just anchor in as the body wants to unwind. Yeah. Yawning, you're going through the different bodies of conscious intelligence, But so allow whatever sort of rises, obviously with grace, but just allow. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Sita.
Lovely to be here again with all of you.
Yeah, likewise.
So it feels like the program already started a week ago.
Yeah, there's been quite a current that's gone through. I agree.
Yeah. And my body today has really been unwinding. I felt my liver, and then just during the day I got some my intestines were a bit airy and it was a bit bloated, which all kind of left my body now. And then now I can feel some movement around my heart. I can feel it's just, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's okay. It's just, yeah.
Just check how much a percentage you've got focusing, or your energy's going to that.
Let's say 10.
Yeah. So that's a nice way of just allow that 10% to rest in the Sacred Heart. Then the unwinding can happen quickly.
Yeah, I can feel it already. It's like, I'm also feeling hot now, so I can feel it's just like flushing.
Then it starts going, yeah. So that's a good indication for everyone hear this, that how we can slow it down, because yes, it calls our attention. It's unwinding whatever it's unwinding, resistances, different emotions, different patterns. And if we allow our attention to go there, then the whole energy just slows down. Come back to the heart, we're aware of it. Yeah. It's the same as thoughts. If you've got a lot of thoughts going, then if we put our attention on there, we get more thoughts. Yeah, we just rest in awareness, landing and grounding in the Sacred Heart. Everything falls away. The natural intelligence rises up, the spaciousness. Yeah, It's the same with energy within the physical body. Nice play.
Thank you.
Yeah, lovely to really demonstrate for everybody how simple it can be if we just come back to awareness resting in the heart. Oh, There it goes.
It's like every time that happens, it really goes like this, and then I'm reminded, like, oh, it's so, yeah, it's so nice to remember that it can be so easy, and then to see whenever it's not that easy, what's happening, what's going on.
Yeah. And that not so easy is teaching you something, but it's okay. Come home first and then have a look, in the simplicity to see how easy it can be and how not easy it can be. Yeah. One shows the other. Yeah. Yeah. And then choose to live in the freedom of presence. Lovely. Good. Lovely.
I feel quite steady and calm. I'm very hot.
So your awareness of all that, just let it land in the heart. That's your ground of being. And you're just letting the system play its play. And as you're resting in the sacred heart, feel presence. And what are you noticing?
Don't have any other words than presence, really.
Lovely. Now just rest there. Yeah. See how we can play it a little bit short of what we can get to. We can be resting in the calm and the quiet. Yet if we go a little bit deeper and into that sacred heart, all what's rising, and then focus on presence. It rises. Very good.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Lovely. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Presence feels like a quietness in my body, but also a receptiveness or a readiness. When you asked at the beginning, I felt like I was ready to listen.
Yeah, lovely. It's a great gift, the art of listening, listening with the whole body, being totally receptive. It's a beautiful feminine energy for both women and men. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very good.
Hello, Pia.
Good morning, Alice. Lovely.
When you asked in the beginning, it felt like a big shift, and also like behind me there was this big ocean of love. I still can feel it. But also a lot of energy is moving in the front of my body.
Yeah.
Here and in the heart area.
Yeah. So just checking that you're allowing and you're not getting sort of some of your attention pulled to that. It's like you stay in that quiet silence, aware, not joining any of it, just letting it be. There's a beautiful finery of the art of allowing it to be. And as we really come on board with our capacity to allow this incredible energy without engaging in it, just allowing it, we start to realize we are that energy and we're experiencing that energy simultaneously. We are the body and we are the life force that's moving through the body. And you let everything land in the heart. And allow presence, feel presence.
And it feels like I'm dropping in my tailbone.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. To be here with that energy is the greatest gift. Lovely. Yeah, very good.
Good evening, good morning.
Okay,
Hi.
darling.
Presence means for me in this moment that I'm feeling a lot of blockages around my hips, shoulders. My breath is quite high.
As you're sharing it, feeling, and I'm going to just tweak your language. Presence is showing you your body. And your body is showing you what's happening. Yeah. And the more you soften and allow and stay feeling presence, and don't be concerned of what the body's doing to unwind, because it just opens these windows, these layers, that for whatever reason there's a storage of energy. And just allowing the body, the intelligence of the body,
Oh. Wow. Right now I'm sweating, but I feel like a burst through.
Yes, lovely. That's it. Yeah. The glory of presence, the art of just shifting our attention.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
See,
tiny.
It's instant. It's more than instant. Yet the best we can play in language is a shift of attention.
Mm.
And that works, so it's fine. Yeah. And, you know, because when you focus on presence, presence has a very particular vibrational energetic in the body. So everything that is not on that vibration wants to come to that vibration.
Mm.
So the whole body, you know, me, you know, I want to unwind, and all the parts. Yet what happens is that we start putting energy into the parts. Our tension splits and goes in, and we slow the unwinding. As soon as you shifted your tension, away you went. The heat, the burst through. Yeah, great.
Mm.
Wonderful. So rest, just resting and feeling presence. Yeah. Lovely. That's the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Yolanda.
There's a lot of unwinding.
Good. Just checking that you're staying out of what's unwinding, and keep feeling presence. And sometimes that unwinding comes very close in, the big waves. Keep your focus, your attention, and presence. And sometimes that focus, you really need to focus. And sometimes you can soften that focus so it's not so one-pointed. But if it's really coming close, you've got to hone in on that one-pointed. The physical body will unwind, the emotional body, the patterns come, the ancestors come. That's the way. That's the way. Just softening, and keep shifting your attention into presence. Tears are a sacred wash. It's very good. Yeah. And checking those waves that are coming, you're not managing them, and that you're not called to indulge in them. You're just welcoming them, allowing them to be here. It's a wave of energy. Feel yourself like a rock in this beautiful crystal stream of energy moving around the rock and through the rock. Yeah? And the rock is presence. And you're just here. And these waves just move. And just breathing in and out through the soles of your feet for a moment. Stay feeling in presence. That's the way. What are you noticing?
It's softer.
Yeah, that's the way. In the softness, the intelligence can play. Yeah. Staying here, the intelligence can unwind very deeply in the system. So breathing through the soles of the feet for all of us is a great art to exercise, that it becomes, an automatic isness, that we're really anchored here. Yeah. Good. Keep feeling presence and allowing the intelligence of the body to unwind. The breath of a rock is 100 years. And to call upon the rock, the spirit of a rock, allows our breath to go well beyond the physical breath. And there's a finery that comes within the breath. Very good. That's why, it's good to use the shamanic tools. Yeah. The spirit of the rock, spirit of the trees, spirit of the star people, the energy of the stars. And we're just here. And it's really okay to allow tears as a sacred wash and playing those waves that move through the system with the best we can be in any given moment. From the place of presence, if you keep your attention on presence, simultaneously the soles of your feet, the system will unwind, the organs will unwind. Lovely. Can you share now what's happening?
It's more quiet. When you said it, asked what presence was at the beginning, I really felt like a big here in capitals, like it's the only thing.
That's the way. It's the only thing. And when you feel the capitals, here, the only thing, yeah, then the whole system will unwind and stay in that here. Yeah. Let the intelligence within you the freedom to play. That's the art of presence, the art of simplicity in being who we are. Very good. Allow that quiet to merge and surrender into presence. As you focus on presence and keep your attention in presence, that will be so. Great. Very good. Stay with it. It's a beautiful gift in our systems to unwind so deeply. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Alice, are you ready to share presence?
Yeah. For me, presence is being okay with what there is. Now there is a lot of feeling of nervous feeling. And also I feel pain in my heart or around my heart.
Yeah. So that nervousness can be here. We welcome that, and and the pain around the heart. We welcome that, and just let it all rest in presence. And as we keep our attention in presence, and bring the okay to presence, because somewhere in that okay with everything, there's still a manager. Yeah. So allowing all the okay, I'm okay with that. And allow that okay to come all the way home. And allow presence by simply letting your attention rest in presence. Feeling, softening. And what are you noticing?
Mm. I'm noticing that I'm trying to let go.
Yeah, good. That's good catching. Yeah. And you just, let it be. It's welcome the trying. It's part of the pattern showing itself. So you can allow all the patterns just to be here and you just keep your attention. It's like feeling presence through the whole body. If one play doesn't quite open the system up, then it's delightful to bring in another play. So feeling presence, feeling through the entire system, breathing through the entire energy field. And now what are you noticing?
I'm noticing my breath and being sad, and then my breath again. And I've called feet.
It's good for you to be aware of your feet and even allow the breath take moments in and out and allow the breath to move through just the feet. As we move around, continue being aware of your feet, simultaneously just resting your attention and feeling presence. Now let's just play in absolute simplicity. Doesn't matter what you find as it opens up, there's a pushing or there's a trying. Just let it be there. Don't get distracted by it. It's just presence, tabling these to show you in your system there can be a trying. That's all. It's not a full stop. Very good. What are you noticing right now? What's happening?
I feel the pain in my heart again.
Yeah. So this is the delight in the unwinding. That's the pain in the heart. It's the energetic of the ordinary heart coming to the sacred heart. Sometimes putting your hands on your most dominant hand on your heart energy center, over in the middle of the chest, into the chakra. Yeah. And just rest there for a while as we move around. If you wish to share at the end, just put your hand up to share. Yeah? Okay. Very good. Thank you. Lovely.
Hi, Pia.
Hi, Anka. Annika.
I completely missed the first minutes of the Satsang. I was in meditation and I didn't notice that you were already began. But I guess the question was, what do you feel if you feel presence?
Yep.
And it changed during you went along with all the conversations, and at first it felt like a loving envelope, and it now feels like it permeates everything, including me, and I feel like little particles.
Yes. Yes.
And the joy, and
yes.
I don't, sometimes it's a play.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't feel where presence begins and I'm ending, but it's all the same, and it's a lovely feeling. It's
yes.
grace. It's grace when you feel it like this.
Yes.
And I very much felt and feel my feet chakra. Actually, that's the only thing I really feel very as a kind of separate part of my, which I can feel as mine, while the rest is kind of doing this with presence. But the feet stay the same. They are spinning. The feet chakra, they're spinning, 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 and feeling very lovely.
Yeah. It's just holding here to allow your energy field to embody presence, so that you remain in every breath in presence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of those chakras and the feet.
They're wonderful instruments.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So fun.
All the chakras have a very particular gift to the human experience. Yeah. Lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Morning, Nancy.
Morning, Pia.
Yeah, lovely.
What I first felt when you said that was...
You've got to, yeah.
Speak up, okay. What I first felt was a silence And then this real sweetness rising. And then there was this rest. And what I've also been really noticing is through the speaking, is the body is really unwinding as well each time I came back into heart and presence. And I've noticed I keep coming back to throat. It's very tight. And
up till now.
Up till now. So that's the one thing that just seems to be very slowly unwinding. Sometimes it feels quick, and then I'm sitting in presence again, and then I feel it come back up.
Yeah. So when you feel it come back up, just check that when you start to feel it coming, that you're not going to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that play. When I went to it, it got tighter.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And when I stayed back in that, when I came back to the heart, it just softened right back down.
Yeah, that's it. It just dissolves down, and there's layers that present. And as it's unwinding and as you're speaking, I'll remind you about feeling as you're speaking to give it more space rather than talking about it. Just checking in that everybody's on that. And when you come back into presence in the heart, know that there's this little, presence will, it's almost like burps up, puts it on a platter, the next layer. So when you come back into the heart, you know it's not complete. You know there's still some energy to be tended to here. So then it's sort of like rest and call presence up more, because you know something's coming. Yeah. So it's like you're focusing on presence more. You're keeping your attention more in presence. And you'll find it'll show itself, and it'll start to show itself, and you focus more on presence. It gives an opportunity, not only the winding, but to test your capacity to, regardless what rises, that you remain in presence. And there's nothing better than testing as an direct energetic in our own energy field to teach us to stay here. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a really great opportunity, because I've felt that play out in life recently, where something was just relentless. It just kept coming up and up and up, and it was, it felt relentless, because I was coming back to presence, and there it was again.
Yeah.
So this kind of feels like a similar play.
Yeah. So it's like you're playing it on the same vibrational energetic platform, and it's calling you to raise the vibration. And how you do that is to keep your attention on it and your focus. You need to come into a more one-pointed attention focus on presence in.
Yeah.
And that'll raise the vibration, and then all that's on the playing field will be dissolved, because it's on a particular pulse vibration. Yeah?
Yeah.
Very good.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Lovely. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Pia.
When I focused on patience, I immediately, on presence, I immediately felt my body, especially the feet. And then the energy body just expanding and expanding, limitless kind of. And in the heart, this love and feeling of very timeless patience, like just eternal acceptance, maybe just no time, just acceptance, and very sweet.
So in that acceptance and no time, see if we can allow presence to rise up in a fresh breath. And what happens to the acceptance?
It's melting, and then there's nothing.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's just empty space.
Yeah. Now in that empty space, again, focus your attention on presence.
It is like the feeling of the body is coming back. So it's still like the empty space, like in a sense a big hole in the heart, but when I kind of try to bring myself in a, yeah, as you say, presence, it's kind of like something is coming a little bit together, and then I feel the body again more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like a paradox of a big field of nothingness or everythingness, but then there's at the same time a body kind of in it at the same time.
Yes. And the body is a spaciousness. And we're here in the body.
And that which is most prominent to feel of the physical body are the hands and the feet.
Yes. Yes.
It's more like that's what is here. If I have to, it's more like I have to remember or to look for the rest of the body more, the physical body, I mean.
Yeah. And that's fine. The feet are about grounding and the hands are an extension of the heart. It's fine. It's just about making sure that you stay grounded. You're embodying that spaciousness. Yeah. As the formless shows itself in the form, to embody, to permeate the whole form. And for that to occur, we have to be really anchored here.
And now comes the warm feeling of flowing, actually liquid through the body.
Yes, lovely. The nectar of presence. Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice. Lovely play.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. First, there were 3 words coming: here, now, and us. And then there was this energy moving around in my body from the belly to up here. And now I'm just resting with my hands on my heart and just resting.
Mhm. And as you're resting with your hands on your heart, feeling presence. Yes. See, in that heart space, as soon as we shift our attention to presence, presence rises forth. Yeah. We're designed here in this intimate finery of the sacred to consciously choose the sacred. Consciously choose to shift our attention to focus on presence. Lovely. Nice play. Thank you. Good evening. Okay. Who would like to go first?
I will start.
Okay, lovely. Thanks, Tom.
It feels like a surrendering, and within the surrendering is an energy that arises. And it's bringing up things which, if I stay out of it, just unfold and unfold and unfold. I feel it really supports me to keep my attention on the soles of my feet.
Yes. And the key, if I stay out of it. So from this satsang to the next, really play that joyfully. And it doesn't matter if you catch yourself in it, play with it joyfully. It's an instant shift.
I feel the warmth and heat in the system.
Yeah.
Expansion.
And in that warmth and the expansion, you know, because you can go into the formless really well, and, you know, it ends up coming to be a so what. We all can go into the formless and drift in there. It's about embodying. You know, I want you to really make sure you're here, Alex, and you keep keep breathing through the soles of your feet. It's not about for you so much invoking presence, it's more about you really grounding presence. So, spot checking your feet regularly.
I also feel the instant shift if I put my hands on my heart, how it brings me here in the body.
Yeah, yes, that's right. That's what it does. It brings you here in the body. Yeah. So feel that energy of here in the body and then play with it without your hands on your heart, that you can surrender into that same feeling of here in the body. Because there's going to be times that you, for example, at work that you're walking around, it's probably not appropriate, or your hands are busy. Yeah. Yeah. So I want you to invoke that and remember that feeling and play with surrendering into it. Yeah? Good.
Thank you.
Very good. Lovely. Okay. You're up, sweetheart.
Presence. I feel my heart, and there's this tangible light. Breathing through the soles of my feet.
Yeah.
And I notice belly, if I bring my awareness to my belly, it opens.
Yeah. Just keep playing with feeling presence, and you're aware of the belly and the soles of your feet and that light, and stay on presence. Just feeling presence. And what happened then?
I feel a bit of resistance.
Yeah, good. Good. Not a full stop. Stay with presence, feeling. Just keep feeling. Presence, just put that on a platter. Oh, here, you need to see this. Mhm. So you can feel your way in. And simultaneously keeping your attention in present. Feeling and smelling. That light, allow that light
Yeah, it comes from behind.
Excellent. Stay with it. Stay with feeling and allowing everything to be here. Whatever arises, it's not a full stop. We're organic, alive energy fields. Enjoy the play. Thank you.
Hi, Pia.
Hi, Bridget.
When you asked the question, I saw this. I saw the Sacred Heart, in white light, and but I saw it in the distance, like more like as a universal energy. And then while I was kind of like zooming in on it, I got really distracted because my headphone stopped working, or the portal stopped working, and they're watching a horror movie in the room next door, so there's a lot of sounds. So I got really activated by it and felt like I cannot focus on this satsang anymore because I'm like surrounded with weird sounds. So I tried to fix it and it didn't work. And then I went into the story, then I was distracted. And it took a while. And then I really saw I really saw so clearly what it's showing me.
Yes.
And as soon as I saw it, it was like the heart went into my body.
Yes.
And the light. And I feel this buzzing on my head.
And don't be distracted by the buzzing on your head.
Yeah, I got a bit distracted with everything again. So I've been playing distraction on several levels.
Very good.
But it's kind of settling, and I've been really like, yeah, trying to not be distracted too much also by seeing it, because I've been keep on seeing this white disc around my heart, which is turning.
So rather than trying not to be distracted, play it with just focusing on presence.
Yeah, and surrendering in presence.
Yeah. And breathing in and out of presence and feeling presence with the whole body rather than trying not to something.
Yeah, I found the movement out of it.
Yeah.
Out of distraction.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of really steady in one instant.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is that movement?
It's like, yeah, into the heart. And then
it's a shift of attention into the heart?
Yeah. Like it centers.
Yes.
It's really simple.
It is very simple.
Yeah.
Nice play, very nice play. So thank the beloveds watching the horror movie for being part of the play.
They're still going, but I really don't hear it anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's amazing what can agitate us, and when we're in presence, it all falls away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say I know I'm over time, and I understand if you have to go, yet I really want to go around to everybody. So I just wanted to share that. I just want to really want to hear from everyone. It's a great gift. Everybody's voices is so rich and to be treasured. Okay. Hi, Susan. Lovely. Have we got? I don't think we got sound.
Hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
No?
You're on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel presence, as in I'm here, and it feels like I'm experiencing lots of different sensations in the body. So I feel like my body energetically is like it's like a pulse. It's very subtle. It's like a pulsing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes finer vibrations. I can
Yeah.
really feel finer vibrations on my lip, sometimes on
Yeah.
my face.
Yeah.
And then sometimes then I feel this spaciousness and an expansion. And then I really feel the energy in the palms of my hands. And because sometimes I feel a lightness, I'm focusing on the soles of my feet quite a lot. And when I take my attention to the soles of my feet, I feel a lot of energy there.
Yeah.
But also there's quite feels like there's quite a lot of unfolding between the umbilical and the heart, and it kind of shifts up, and it can feel heavy sometimes, and it can feel like butterflies. So it's changing a lot.
Yeah.
It's moving here up into the heart.
Yeah.
But the overall feeling is peace, like a calmness.
Yeah.
Calmness.
Yeah. So in that peace and calmness, yeah, I want you to just surrender it into the sacred heart, the peace and calmness. Keeping your attention simultaneously feeling presence. And what are you noticing?
I'm feeling hotter.
Yeah.
And a softness.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely. So you've got a lot of unwinding that's moving around, which is great, on all, quite a few different vibrational energetics, because we've got quite a bit in the body. So the more you just feel your way in the sacred heart and let your attention rest in the present, and checking in how much attention's going to the different sensations or feelings, even knowing what's happening in the body, because it's distracting and pulling you back out. Where if you focus the other way and going into feeling presence, tension on presence, it sort of anchors you in, and all the unwinding can happen quite quickly. Yet in that, things will present as testing the waters whether you'll remain in presence. Yeah? And it's a beautiful sort of multi-dimensional play consciously. And key, remain feeling and your attention resting in presence. Lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're most welcome. It's, it's a great gift to fine tune, like when we name that we're feeling calm or at peace or quiet. Go deeper than that. Yet we can often be very comfortable in staying with peace, because peace is beautiful, calm is beautiful, quiet is beautiful. yet to stay in beyond that, to allow, give it to the Sacred Heart, bring it back to a place of feeling attention in presence, and you'll feel the difference. It unfolds to an isness.
Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. It's really such a finery point. Lovely. Okay. Peggy, lovely.
Hello.
Hi, lovey.
Hi. Yeah, I felt so many different feelings as everyone was sharing. When you first asked, it was like I was connecting with my field of awareness, or the field, the greater field. And yeah, as I still see that in my vision. And as I breathe through my...
That field of awareness that's still here in your vision,
Mm-hmm.
smell into that for a moment. I want you to just bring it a little bit more here.
Mm-hmm.
See the difference? Yeah, great. Please continue sharing.
Yeah, I was focusing on breathing through my feet, and a lot of things started to happen in the body.
Great.
You know, I was mostly the lower abdomen and the organs and the small intestine.
Yeah, lovely. So
Um,
that's where you have to be vigilant and keep your attention and presence.
mhm.
And it's that exercising that one pointed awareness.
Yeah. Yeah, about
And
halfway through, I started to get really distracted.
yeah, and it just shows up what happens in everyday life.
Yeah.
And it's just, you're just feeling it.
Right.
And you're feeling it, and you're resting your attention and presence. That's your intent. Distractions come, if you follow it, shift your attention back. That's all. Clean movement, just like that.
Mm.
Yeah. So allow the next, from here till the next satsang, vigilance and playing with that. Lovingly and softly, no judging, very soft, and a delight. Keep it in a delightful play. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, well, you can.
Guten Nacht. From
That's,
Bavaria.
yeah, lovely. Nice to see you, Sebastian.
You too. Even though I actually can't see you, I can only see my beautiful self.
Oh.
That's okay. I'll have to live with that. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I've really just been noticing the body a lot, and also just the frequency of my vibration. It's almost to the point and this is probably for the last month or so, I can feel it in my ears, this sort of light hum. And at night especially, I don't know, almost like these energetic shocks that literally pulse and shake my entire body when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's a real unwinding shift, releasing through the central nervous system that's happening. We've got one exercise that comes after now, the Satsang, and then you play it for 3 days. But I'll get Jan because I feel everybody needs it. It's a soul to soul exercise, to post that as well, and it'll come on, that everybody can play with, because it just really helps unfold the skeletal system, which helps, creating more space to open up the form within the formless. Okay, and let's see how that goes. So good. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a good play in itself though, because in the past I've had the tendency for the mind to become very active and get agitated about not falling asleep and, oh, what about tomorrow? And I've really been able to detach from that and not get worked up and almost enjoy this crazy feeling that's happening.
Yeah, that's the way. Bring it to it just is. And how you bring it to it just is allowing your attention to rest in presence. Yeah. And at night when that's happening, you reassure the body and the whole system. I love you, body. I love you, body. It's okay. You're just releasing. Yeah. And you just, loving kindness to the body and the energetics. Yeah. Very good. That's the way.
Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. Lovely to have you on board, Sebastian.
Yeah, it's good to be here for this one. I just missed the last one, so very happy.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Pia.
Hi, Casilda. Hi, sweetheart.
It's very nice to see you.
Yeah, likewise.
I feel the only word that comes is here.
Good. As you're resting in here, just here, consciously resting here. See the shift? Yeah. It takes a fresh breath within the freshness.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so keep shifting your attention and resting your attention, because we get into the here and it's really sweet, and it's like we're still drinking yesterday's or the moment ago's drink when we can stay tapped in.
Oh, no.
That's it. And then, as we consciously exercise that, then it's like we crystallize in that and stay constantly drinking from here. Yeah. Good. Enjoy the play. Lovely.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah, presence, right? I'm playing in a bit of dualism, the last part. First, when you asked the question, balance came. Like balance and centered. So yeah, the dualism is mostly about the I am that, and no, I'm not.
So allow that to be. So that's
Yeah.
on your field of awareness. So don't try and manage that at all. Just let it be there. Rest your attention and focus on presence.
Yeah, so that's the play, and there's a lot of unfolding within. And
So if you stay for a moment, just feeling presence and one pointed awareness and presence. And it's like you don't take your attention off presence and feeling. It's like you're letting that attention settle in. And use feeling and softening.
Yeah, I'm playing with this little glitch, like the point of attention.
Yeah, but that's part of it. So you just keep, as soon as you notice the glitch, you've come off, you started to split off a bit of energy, just come back. You're wanting to play with it outside and you're feeding it. Yeah? And you probably want to know what the glitch is and you want to, unpack it or iron it out or whatever the system wants to do. Just bring your attention back. And you'll see that your presence that comes in can just do that with the glitch, dissolves it. Yeah, instantly. So it's like, doesn't matter what rises, doesn't matter if your attention goes out. The moment you notice, you come back. And when you come back, really, raise the stakes. Your life depends on it. You have to, keep your attention focus on presence. Yeah. It's like shaman up, stay with it, stay on it. And there's a focus, there's this inner movement, there's a softness, there's the love of love, purity. And you're breathing that up. And the things will scratch at the door for attention. And it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. I want you to be vigilant and play with that for the next 3 days, vigilantly. Yeah.
Yep.
Loving kindness, shift the attention. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter what and you'll get tested. There'll be some juicy something and probably even a knowing that'll come with it. You know, don't worry about it. It's just testing you, because the knowing will come, whatever flies in. That knowing will come back to you because it's already here. Yeah?
Mm.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Dekia.
Hello, Pia.
Lovely.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, likewise.
When you asked the question earlier, what came was coming home or feeling of coming home.
That's right.
After a long time and no time at all, but it's a very warm feeling of, and then also like a sigh of everything relaxing. And I felt like that all day. Before the satsang, somewhere during the day, it was like the satsang started. And during the satsang right now, every exercise you do with everybody, it's like there's another. I think in a little bit more, and it becomes softer, and all the little energies feels like they are relaxing, or
Yeah. The intelligence within your system hears the intelligence of other systems, and it remembers. It remembers, oh, I can play like that. Oh, I'm designed for that. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Just allow your attention to rest home, feel home, and don't be concerned if other things start to wave up. Just feel home, surrender home. And then, you know, you have that, and then keep your attention on presence and enjoy the play.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely. It feels like it's endless, and it feels like nothing and everything at the same time. And within that, there's an unfolding going on. And in the beginning, there was a lot of energy coming from beneath, entering the system. And the Sacred Heart is
sucking up energy automatically. There was some distraction from an argument from the neighbors upstairs. So, and other small distractions, but now I feel I'm getting deeper into, I don't know what. I don't. That's the best I can.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So just keeping your attention on presence. You're aware of the play that, you know, distraction can come in everyday life because it's showing up. There's a lot of energetic movements in the body, very particular. Don't be distracted by the energetics in the body or energetics in your surroundings. Just stay with presence. Feeling presence and allowing the continual voking of presence to stream forth. Make sure that you stay with awareness in the soles of your feet, and your hands on your sacred heart helps to allow that formless to come sort of really in that fresh presence through the physical body, through the entire energy field. Good. Enjoy the play. Thank you.
Hi, Pia, and everyone.
Hi, Vasudeva.
I feel warmth in my sacred heart space. And when I first tuned into presence, it felt like little pinpoints of light all around the heart space. It still feels somewhat that, but I'm more focused on, I just felt the warmth come in a fresh, new way, I think I would say. And then there's just the silence.
And as you're resting in the silence, have your attention on presence.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the presence is the silence.
That's right. Yeah. Just play.
It's like being, simply being.
Yes.
That's how it feels to me.
Yes. From this satsang to the next, I invite you to, in the silence, feel presence and just keep, throughout the day, just keep touching base with, say, a 5-minute feeling presence from that place of silence.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I look forward to hearing what happens.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely. Morning.
Good morning, Peter. Morning and evening, everyone. You can hear me okay?
Yes, thank you.
At first presence, what came for me was in the here. That came, and then I realized I think that was coming from the mind, and then I felt into it, and what came up was I could feel my organs. I could feel an energy going through my central nervous system. And I just sat with that. Then after a little while, things just slowed. I felt like it all slowed down.
Yeah. So when you rest with that, you know, from this satsang to the next, what unfolds, just keep your attention on presence. Not the energy that's unfolding, even though you're aware of whatever's rising, you're aware of it. And sometimes when it goes to pull you out, focus, allow that one pointed awareness just to be exercised a little bit more. Not pushing, but it's focus. Yeah? So, and you're keeping your attention and presence and feeling and softening to support that. Yeah? To allow that unfolding and that realigning to move through, you know, within a quickening. Showing the self to the self, showing the system to the system, showing the glory of presence. Yeah? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you, Zachary.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, cool. The word that came for me was here. And after that, it was I was really here. I was really here. Presence feels like an invisible pillar or like a formless spine almost. It's like a However, what came later was presence is the light when you switch on the light, and our body is the bulb, and that the presence fills up the inner and also everywhere. But it feels like that is the light.
So regardless of what unfolds within the next 3 days, from this satsang to the next, allow yourself to keep shifting your attention and feeling presence. You could say almost it's presence within presence, and let's see what plays. And allow the innate intelligence space to unwind wherever it needs to unwind. And if distractions come, just simply reset attention and presence. Focus on presence. Be vigilant in love of the play. Very good. Very good. Wonderful. Hi, Mukti.
Hi, Pia. The words that came when you, or what came when you asked the question, was energy, awareness, aliveness, absence of mind or thought, almost like a soft alertness that's deep but doesn't have edges.
Beautiful. So the invitation is to allow your system to drink from there, to rest there. And at any moment you feel yourself moving out of there, just shift back. And you notice you're out of there, just shift back. And have a 100% commitment to that beautiful dance of just resting there. Drinking. Permeating. Lovely. Thank you. Lovely.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Presence for me is here, the lineup. And as you've been speaking, the body has unwinded from many sort of uncomfortable little bits and pieces through the last couple of hours.
Yeah, that's the way.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. And see that lineup that you go, you know, we all know that. Whew, here we are. So we're back in the multi-dimensional center of being. And, you know, when you're there, that feeling. And so there's your anchor of that feeling, to invoke that feeling of presence. Yeah. And it's lovely to know that play of that movement to that, because you can also, sometimes we can fall short of that line-up feeling. It seems to be off in the distance, yet we know that movement. So if you find that you have to reset yourself from this satsang to the next, also enjoy the movement, feeling the movement that brings you there. Because learning that feeling and being very aware of that movement is a great ally. Yeah? It's the sweetest movement, because to move all the way to the line up, it is already open. Yeah? And it's a lovely dance. Yeah? Beautiful.
Thank you.
Sacred wash.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah. Wonderful. So many sacred washes. Has everybody shared this morning?
Damon.
Damon, where are you?
He's here. He's connecting to audio.
You on, Damon? Yeah. Lovely. Good morning.
Hey, hey Pia. Hello everyone. Hello everyone in Omkara. Getting a good view of my nostrils here.
Yes, thank you for that. Great.
I can't find a good spot. All right, this will have to do.
Can you move my picture? There's a great gift when we allow ourselves to drop a little bit deeper in authentic presence. It's going from the ordinary heart to the true heart. And it's a great gift to allow that heart fire to come home. Feeling presence. What does presence mean for you? What came up when the question was asked?
When you first asked it, pain, and then peace.
Presence tables pain to then be able to bring the peace. And then the next play in conscious registry, your response is allow the peace to rest in the sacred heart. And keep your attention on feeling presence. And enjoy the play, from this satsang till the next. Just in and out through the day, feeling presence. Smelling, feeling presence. Allow your whole system just to be saturated with feeling presence. And pain may rise. And if you keep shifting back, the pain might call you out. If you shift back in that instant to feeling presence, that pain will get dissolved by the presence. Yeah? Show yourself to yourself. Yeah? The glory of presence in the play. Keep it. It's like sharp, succinct, no nonsense. Yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely. Okay, everybody, thank you for your patience and your grace in going over time. As you all can feel the glory of presence of everybody's here. Enjoy the play. I hope you enjoy the exercise and the playing. You know, it'll come today. You play it from now till the next satsang. I'll get Jan to add an extra one, which is the soul to soul. Please sort of everybody have a play with that. It will really support the system. Okay, lots of love and enjoy the play. You're on retreat for 3 weeks. So enjoy the retreat for 3 weeks. Iche.
Iche.